Hi guys, this is Manali from Cook with Manali, and today I'm sharing this fun fusion dessert for the festive season. So Diwali is just around the corner, and when I think of Diwali, I always think of Burfi. Back home in India, at my home, Diwali was always incomplete without those boxes of Burfi, and the most common Burfi was that plain Burfi, which was just flavored with cardamom and nothing else really. So I have used the same base, the same flavors of that Burfi and made these Burfi Truffles. So it's like the same plain old Burfi but presented in a cool new format. So these are dipped in chocolate, and there's dark chocolate, there's white chocolate, so what's not to love? Let's see how we make it. To a pan on medium heat, add butter and 1/4 cup of milk. I'm reserving 2 tablespoons of milk here. Now let the butter melt and then add the milk powder. Mix it well and cook for a minute and then lower the heat to low. Then add powdered sugar, the remaining 2 tablespoons of milk and cardamom powder. Now mix this all together until you have a smooth mixture. Now you have to keep cooking this mixture and for around 5 to 6 minutes on low heat. So after you have cooked this, the dough should be done. It will leave the sides of the pan. And to check if the dough is done, take a small portion of the dough and roll it between your palms. If you can roll it easily and make a non-sticky ball out of the dough, it means it is done. Do not overcook the mixture here, else the truffles might turn chewy. So once the dough is done, transfer it to a bowl and then use an immersion blender to smooth out the dough. This is optional, you may or may not use it, but I like doing this extra step just to make sure that the dough is super smooth when I'm making the truffles. Now cover the bowl with a cling wrap and refrigerate the dough for around 30 minutes. Once 30 minutes are up, take the dough out of the refrigerator and we are now going to make small balls out of this mixture. I weighed the balls to make sure that they were all equal in size. You're going to roll the dough between your palms and make round balls. So I got 10 balls of around 30 grams each. Now our dough balls are done, it's time to melt the chocolate. I'm using a double boiler method here to melt the chocolates. So add 1 inch or 2 inch of water to a pan and let it simmer. Then place a bowl with chocolate wafers on top. The bottom of the bowl should not touch the surface of water. Now you're going to stir until the chocolate melts. I have used chocolate wafers here which don't need to be tempered, and so they are perfect for dipping the truffles. If you don't use these candy melts or chocolate wafers and instead you use regular chocolates, then you will need to temper it first, because if you don't temper it, the chocolate will melt at room temperature and it will not set nicely. So now that we have our chocolate melted and ready to go, it's time to make the truffles. Take one of the dough balls and dip it in dark chocolate. Make sure it's well coated in chocolate from all sides. Then shake off the excess. I use this candy dipping tool which makes the process easier, but you can also use 2 forks here. Place the dipped truffle on parchment paper and then garnish with crushed pistachios. And I'm also going to apply some edible silver leaves, chandi ka work, just to make it look festive and give it that burfi look. Similarly, make another truffle by dipping it in white chocolate this time. And let's garnish it with some crushed rose petals. Now for this one, I dipped it in white chocolate. And then drizzle some dark chocolate on top. Let the chocolate set and make all the truffles similarly. Our Burfi truffles are now done. You can garnish them with various things like crushed pistachios or crushed almonds, crushed rose petals, coconut, and of course chandi ka work, which is edible silver leaves, which will make them look festive. These Burfi truffles are just so perfect for the festive season. You can pack them in small boxes and give it to your friends and family. I'm sure they'll love them. So this Diwali, if you want to try something new, give these Burfi truffles a try. I'm sure you'll have fun not only eating them but also making them. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with yet another recipe. Until then, happy cooking and take care.